Benvenuto, welcome, YouTubers. This is the Italian Guru. Thank you for dropping by. What I constructed for you today were the 12 months of Italy. It's a PowerPoint presentation basically highlighting every possible thing that you can do in Italy, along with a lot more. I'm sure that I didn't quantify the amount of things, but 12 mesi di Italia, the 12 months of Italy. What's this about? In short, Italy is amazing, speaking from an unbiased point of view. Every single month there's something to do, fascinating festivals, happy-go-lucky individuals just wanting to celebrate and enjoy Italy as much as possible. Knowing what events take place each year can help you reach those goals, and that's why I crafted this PowerPoint and inserted some notes for your viewing pleasure, for your leisure, so you know what you can do and how you can engage in those activities. Okay? So, like I said, if you get the chance to go to Italy, consider yourself lucky. Please enjoy every moment of it. So let's start off with our month of January, Gennaio. Felice Anno Nuovo simply means Happy New Year. It's always held on the 1st of January. As you know, it's worldwide recognized. I also put in some notes, so you'll see me going back and forth every now and then. Okay. And on the 6th of January, we have the Epiphany. Okay. And for kids, the Epiphany is celebrated from La Befana, which is a witch, an old woman riding a broomstick. She delivers the sweets, treats, and everything neat. And please don't steal that lingo. No, I'm just kidding. You could use it all you want. Even toys the night before. So if you're bad, you get coal. Kind of like on Christmas Day when Santa Claus brings you nothing but coal. Fortunately, that didn't happen to me. So here we go. It says, Quest'anno solo carbone. This year, only carbon or coal, literally. Um, so obviously the kids weren't good there. So let's go to the next slide. We have the month of February or Febbraio. And here we have Carnevale, which simply means carnival. Okay. In Venice, it is absolutely huge. This is absolutely huge. And in Rome, it's done before Ash Wednesday, full of masks and decorative design. It's a Mardi Gras type of event with parades, balls, the same ideas. This marks the beginning of Lent, which is the start of a 40-day period before Easter in which no meat is eaten. And then the next thing I'll talk to you about is Valentine's Day, also known as La Festa di San Valentino. Okay. Although it's not an official holiday in any country, it is an official feast day in the Anglican Communion as well as the Lutheran Church. This is La Festa di San Valentino. It's for the lovebirds. Next, we have Marzo, or the month of March, and the month of March, and we celebrate quite a few things here. We have La Festa della Donna, which honors women on that day, which is held on the 8th of March. Buona Festa del Papa, we have Happy Father's Day on the 19th of March, and Pasqua, which is Easter. Some years it's either March or April. It does fluctuate. Okay, and like I said, either in March or April, Easter does commemorate Jesus Christ's resurrection from the dead. There are palm leaves and olive branches, which are placed outside the homes. These are important symbols in the Christian faith, and it's important to recognize. Here we have the month of April, also known as Aprile, and as I said in the previous slide, can either be in March, but also April. We have Easter, and we have La Festa della Liberazione, which is Liberation Day on the 25th of April. So Liberation Day, it's very, very significant. It's a prominent, recognized day. Literally, it's celebrated April 25th. It marks Italy's end of the Italian Civil War and its occupation from the Nazis from World War II. Another important facet is that in memory of this day, the Italian fascist regime fell in 1945 under Benito Mussolini, the Italian dictator. The Italians fought alongside the Nazis during this time. Okay, now we have the month of May, also known as Maggio, and that's where we also have the name May Day. It's La Festa dei Lavoratori. Okay, and it's held on the 1st of May. It's filled with festivals, events, parades. In Rome, there are concerts filled with notable singers and bands reaching out to the community and putting on shows. This day is focused on Italy's workers and the accomplishments, and it strives to improve workers' rights and their conditions. May also sparks the real blossoming of spring. Flowers, food, wine, they all come into play. Medieval touches are a quintessential touch this day. It's to honor the fight and the efforts given to be where Italy is today. Next, Giugno, also known as June. This is prominent because this marks when the fascist regime ceased entirely and when the Italians established a republic, shutting the dictatorship and burying the hatchet, all in all. In June, you have a wide variety of activities to engage in, to see and be a part of. From the scenery as summer begins to concerts, more festivals, and gatherings, it is sure to be a quote unquote hot month to visit. No pun intended. Next, we have our month of July, which is very, very busy. It's one of the busiest months. There's so much to do in July, from food to more food, music, concerts, to festivals and medieval festivals. Don't forget the wine. Fireworks, like here in the United States on July 4th, our Independence Day in July is surely a month that you don't want to miss. However, something very notable in Siena, it sits in northern Italy, holds the Palio horse race. The winner gets some intense bragging rights as it is a huge honor. It is competitive and it gathers many people to this event. While the race is 3 revolutions around the track, it takes only roughly 2 minutes. The race is 1,000 meters. Here we have the month of August, also known as Agosto, and we celebrate Ferragosto, which is also Assumption Day, and that's on the 15th of August. Okay. It celebrates the Christian belief that God assumed Virgin Mary into heaven following her death. In Italy, food, festivals, medieval times, outdoor music concerts, and performances of all kinds. Ferragosto, it's one of the most major Italian national holidays. This is something you do not want to miss. In September, we have La Festa di San Gennaro. There's St. Gennaro, and that's held on the 19th of September. It's also known as the St. Gennaro Feast. This all originated when immigrants in 1926 from Naples, Italy, flooded Mulberry Street in Little Italy, New York City, Manhattan. This is a massive tourist attraction. It has so much to offer, from sausages to zeppole to games, parades, fireworks, depending on the location, street vendors, and a whole multitude of other things. The whole 9 yards. All festivities go from morning to night. There are festivals honoring San Gennaro elsewhere, like the Little Italy in the Fordham Belmont community in the Bronx and Belmore, New Jersey. The aim is to highlight and centralize focus on every contribution positively made by Italians and Italian Americans. Over here, we have the month of October, also known as Ottobre. Other than the continuation of food festivals, truffles are a major thing in Italy. White truffles are very expensive, as well as black truffles. There are lots of fall food festivals and events with wine, from vineyards to harvests. Today, Halloween is beginning a part of Italy's culture, but in the past, it was not. White truffles are far more expensive than black truffles. However, they both have such a delicate, amazing taste. Now we have the month of November, also known as Novembre, and they celebrate La Festa di Ogni Santi, which is La Festa di Tutti i Santi, All Saints Day. That's celebrated on the 1st of November. We also have La Festa dei Morti, also known as All Souls Day, which is celebrated on the 2nd of November. And last but not least, another major thing celebrated is the International Film Festival, which is held in Rome. It attracts a multitude of cinema stars from all over the globe. Very, very cool. Check it out. And last but not least, we have the month of December, also known as Dicembre. Buon Natale, which simply means Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. And we have Babbo Natale, which is Santa Claus. And here, I put Santa. And this is also Santa Lucia, who was a young martyr who died through persecution. So also one important facet, the Feast of the Immaculate Conception is heavily celebrated. That's it. Hope you do subscribe. Come back soon. Thanks for watching.